and I believe we've gotten word that Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg is ready. So, Chiron, the floor is yours.
E o runner já está pronto, a tela está trocada. E temos o Chiron na tela.
I'm Chiron, and what you're looking at right now is probably my favorite speedrun of all time. This is Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg.
O runner já falando que é um dos jogos favoritos dele de todos os tempos.
Your Everyday Giant Clam, and Cosmic. So if you guys just want to say hi quickly.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Awesome, that's everyone here. So time will start when I press A on story, and I'll do so in 3, 2, 1, go.
E já começamos aí, já começou a run, é uma run bem beneficente, né? Vai ser 1 hora aí de run. E ele comentou que com ele aí tá 2 comentaristas, né? Que é o Cosmic e o Giant Clam. O Cosmic, que ele é bastante conhecido não pelo Billy Hatcher, né? Mas pelo Super Mario Bros, né?
With the eggs and the different physics mechanics in the game, and it really makes for an interesting speed game.
Yeah, Cosmic?
Yeah, I think this game's really unique. There's not much else like it. Like, I love 3D platformers, and this one...
Eu tô explicando um pouquinho do jogo. O Chiron, ele é o WR do jogo, inclusive.
Just really unique. And then you put speedrunning on top of that, all the tricks involved and movement, and makes it like 10 times better.
Yeah. I love this game personally because it's a good blend of movement.
Ele tem uma cutscene aí de princípio, né?
A great community behind it. And honestly, I'm doing this run just to say thank you to the community and all the hard work they put in. So we'll have Clam during this loading screen, and then we'll get to jump straight into the first level.
Time for the quickest explanation of your life. This was one of my favorite childhood games, and it's only right that I play it. Like, honestly, it's such a good game. I can't wait for you guys to see this.
Yeah. So hopping right into Forest 1 here, this is of course the first level of the game. Right now we don't have any abilities, so we actually have to go get that. There's not much we can really do to speed this up except running against this wall.
Ele tá falando que vai passar bem reto aí porque no momento ele não tem nenhuma habilidade. E aí já vai pro primeiro ovo.
Next, once we get our powers, which is right after this cutscene, we will be going to 3 sort of very quick techs.
E ele pegou aí a roupa, né?
Can explain that to me whilst I do these techs.
Yeah, a whole bunch of tech immediately. The first one's going to be bouncing off a sign. You're supposed to hit a switch to make a gate go down, but you can actually get around it by... there's a lot of collision in this game where if you jump on it in a certain way, you'll kind of...
aparentemente ele vai esquipar uma porta.
So he needs to make his egg slightly bigger. Core mechanic, you pick up this fruit, makes the egg a little bigger, and then with proper setup, bouncing right off the sign and over the gate.
E ele passou usando o ovo aí. Acho que o ovo ele cresce conforme você vai juntando alguns inimigos dentro dele. E agora outra, ele usou o bounce ele usou o ricochete ali do ovo pra poder passar pela parede, pela porta. Que mano, olha o tamanho, velho. Ah, tá. Você precisa fazer esse ovo aí ficar bem grandinho e pra fazer ele rachar, né? E aí nasceu o ovo. Já é um galinho.
Yeah, sure.
Tem uma cutscene aí, né? Enquanto isso, vocês vão ler umas doações.
Who says, greetings from Exelor and Mrs. Exelor. Good luck to Chiron on the run. Glad to see this amazing game at GDQ again.
Oh, Exelor.
Man, you make this level look so easy.
Yeah, that was really solid.
Can you slow it down a little?
É um jogo de mó fofinho, velho.
Okay, so coming up next we have our first boss level of the run.
Ele falou que já vai chegar aí no primeiro boss do jogo.
Exactly just a boss fight, we have to do some platforming to get to the boss first. This level actually has some really cool tricks in, one of which Clam actually found, so he'll be the one who will
E ele falou que vai ter um pouquinho de plataforma no começo e tem uns tricks que ele vai performar aí.
Yeah, there's this bee enemy in this game, which is really annoying, but I figured out if you get really close to it as you're spawning it, then it will do an attack that's easy to dodge. So he gets really close and then it kind of inflates to jump at him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this trick here is a really handy way to skip a little bit of RNG. And basically, the way collision works, that was beautiful. The way collision works, basically, you go at a very specific angle.
Ele tá usando esse ovo pra dar umas rebatidas e esquipar algumas partes. Então é uma mecânica bem interessante aí.
It's really nice that a lot of the levels in this game are sort of go from point A to point B, since that's very optimizable.
Yeah.
But these bosses, on the other hand, they're more like auto-scrollers.
E ele já tá no boss,
Yeah, we might get some donations.
que é um coelho?
I'll just quickly explain the boss first. So the boss likes to hide in this grass, and then we're just going to hit him out the grass. He'll then basically start chasing us. And ideally, we want him to stop chasing us by the middle of the arena so he doesn't have to walk back there again.
Ele meio que ele consegue locar, ele precisa acertar esse coelho quando ele tá aí na grama.
So now's perfect.
E
The boss fight.
Excellent.
ele causou bastante dano, ele causa bastante dano. Você vê que ele marcha bastante o botão pra poder dar o máximo de dano possível. Ele vai girando.
We have also another $25 from Vananigans, who says, "Fantastic, all of it." Tomato Walrus donates $20, and their comment reads, "Morning runners and tech crew, best of luck on the runs today."
Mais um pouquinho aí, já passa do primeiro boss.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the donations.
Man, I lost my bet. The egg pun wasn't the first donation, bro.
Eu não entendi direito, mas parece que tem vários tipos de ovos e eu acho que cada um dá um dano diferente, não entendi muito bem.
We'll still be quick enough.
Ele falou que o boss não foi lá muito bom, mas ele conseguiu passar pelo menos.
We have a cutscene coming up. These are
Probably set up that in the next level. Well, so the way the levels work is there's different worlds, and once you beat the second one, you can move to the next level, and it's going to be another golden egg. Each time you move to another world, the first level will be another golden egg to hatch.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's what's coming up on the next one.
Yeah, and before that, we can actually skip talking to this chicken out at the end of this cutscene by just going back to the menu. So you'll hear me mashing like the start button here, just as I'm trying to get that frame perfect.
An interesting thing about skipping this cutscene is, for the 100%, you need to do specific things. If you skip that cutscene and don't talk to the Elder, it won't count it, so you'll have to get them all again. So, there's an interesting fact.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's something that you forget about until you kill a run to it, and then you instantly always remember it.
So here's a nice little skip to start the level off. We're just going to get to on a slide with a nice dash jump.
Olha, ele conseguiu fazer um skip bem legal com o ovo ali.
Usually you can kill him quick enough. Well, we did actually
Ele escapou bastante da fase aí.
And we took one of my pineapples.
Yeah,
Which is
that's
actually
all.
perfect time to talk.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that's all to open the cage for this golden egg, but luckily all those enemies dropped a bunch of fruit, which he uses to grow the egg. He got bananas.
Ele vai pegar mais frutas aí pra fazer o ovo crescer e rachar, né?
Some a lot more than others because the golden egg, well, each egg actually prefers different types of fruit, and so on these golden egg levels, which are the most important time to grow an egg fast, the gold egg prefers pineapples and cherries, which he just grabbed a couple right there. Egg grew really fast. And so,
Tô falando que tem alguns ovos que preferem algum tipo de comida, né? Então, até mesmo os drops de ovo são de comida são aleatórios, né? Dos inimigos que caem. E alguns ovos têm uma certa preferência, né? Então pode crescer mais rápido e tal.
Roll those eggs, go Billy go. Cheers.
Thanks, Tatum.
And Life is Rough donates $25 and says, "Hey guys, this is one of my all-time favorite games. So happy to see it."
E sim, esse jogo é da SEGA. Esse jogo é da SEGA.
Thank you. For those who haven't never seen the game before, this next level may astound you because like this one goes pretty crazy.
Yeah. So this level, this really shows you how good collision can be in some of these GameCube games. So normally you have to use cannons that you'll see coming up.
E ele é do GameCube, tá? Eu só sei se chegou a responder, mas é só pra confirmar, o jogo é do GameCube.
And killing enemies to go through gates. However, with probably a lot of trial and error, we have found special ways to use and abuse these cannons. So you'll see here, he lines up, and because this is a corner, it flies him off in the wrong direction. And there's also a text box there that you skip with a fairly precise jump. Now this is a really hard cannon to get.
Yeah, these dead zones are really finicky, so it's just like getting it in the right spot that might work. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, perfect. So basically,
Nice, acho que ele fez bounce ali que fez ele esquipar e já ir direto pra boss fight, usando o canhão.
Cool, so I'll explain this boss. This one's quite hard to explain, but essentially, actually I'll just go through it as I go through. Like, it's hard to explain without seeing what's going on. So this is Glare. He is a big anglerfish that likes to shoot you. So he's going to start shooting us with these bullets. We're just going to dodge them and grab all this fruit we can. We need to grab that apple first because we'll need it as soon as we can when it respawns. After we hit him after this, he's going to start jumping in and out of puddles. Now, the deal with this is, for the first 3 phases, we can hit
esse boss ele precisou pegar ovo e pegar as frutas pra fazer ele ficar bem grandinho. E a primeira coisa que ele queria, a primeira fruta que ele queria pegar era a maçã, pra crescer bem maior, então bem grandinho. E aí ele tá manipulando a boss fight. Você vê que ele fica no meio, ele pula sempre no mesmo canto, então ele não tem uma luta bem setada pra ficar usando os ovos.
And then we're just gonna grab the emblem by just jumping into it, like so. Now we're just gonna try and pray that we land in the emblem, because this is kind of sick when you do this. Like that, nice.
E ele jogou o ovo pra pegar ele jogou o ovo e pegou a estrelinha ali, na galinhazinha ali. Daí esse ovo na tela aí.
Yeah, it's think like Koopa the Quick Race type deal. We gotta race to the end of a level with a flagpole, and no matter how fast.
Agora ele tá na terceira fase do jogo.
The guy we're racing, King Clippin, he's a big.
Ovinho com pernas.
Will go the same speed unless you do some very specific stuff, and so this is kind of like an auto scroller, but in this case, there's really cool tech to speed it up.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, the start of the race is pretty much an auto-scroller until you get to the end of it, so... And that's where we're going to be saving most of the time. So right away, I just got to talk to the penguin and start moving. We'll start to explain as we get closer to it, but essentially, it's all about just abusing like the AI's decision-making to sort of give it 2 choices at once, and it just sort of doesn't know what to do.
Agora ele vai rolandinho com o ovo e não quer ser pego pelas 6 âncoras, né?
But it is kind of hard to miss, so if we do miss it, that's going to be unfortunate. I'm also going to slow it down a little bit so you actually get to see what's going on, because we're talking about all this stuff, but if you've never seen it before, then you just won't know what's going on. So, in the distance, there should be a bridge. We can hardly
e aparentemente ele vai fazer capture the flag, algo assim.
The AI is going to decide whether to jump over the bridge or run across it.
Acho que ele vai fazer glitch agora.
If we spawn and despawn the bridge immediately, then we can freak it out like so. We have to sort of just time this setup. There we are. So he's running across the sky like that, and he finishes that race 10 seconds faster than he was meant to.
Ele jogou o ovo fora. Ah, tá. Ele teve que esperar o pinguim chegar pra pegar a medalha.
It is really like precise, like the timing. But luckily, Datsun found a setup where as soon as his feet touch that last platform, you can just run to the egg from that position, and it sets it up perfectly.
And that specific trick was actually found by someone who didn't even run the game. They just kind of showed up and accidentally got it, and then we just analyzed their stream and figured it out eventually.
Yeah.
So this level is one of 3 levels where you have one of your friends who are in the title screen, and you have to save them, or they're going to be viciously blown up by an explosive.
Tá, ele tá falando que essa é uma das fases que você tem que salvar um de seus amigos, ou senão eles vão explodido. Então tem um tempinho aí pra ele poder salvar, né? E assim que você salva ele, você desbloqueia esse personagem também. Então ele conseguiu fazer isso acho que em menos de 20 segundos. E sim, é de 20. É de GameCube sim, o Render.
Coolest levels. So yeah, we're gonna definitely unlock Raleigh. Unlike Chick, we don't like Chick.
She's also really adorable. So if anyone has the Rolly emotes that I have in my channel, feel free to spam them just to show how cute she is.
Ele tá falando que ele tem um emote dela no chat, no canal dele, que ela é muito fofa, então ele pediu pra que quem tivesse o emote dela, pra que spamasse no chat.
But we're just gonna do Forest 3 first, because I'd just rather just get it out of the way now as opposed to later. So yeah, that's mainly why we're doing the route this way. There is an optimal route to the game, but it doesn't really save that much time to like be worth going for.
Ele tá falando que tem uma rota bem otimizada nessa fase, mas que não salva tanto tempo. Então provavelmente ele vai mais safe nessa fase.
Here we have a interesting technique, just like Forest 1, it's actually another egg KBC, where a bigger egg will actually hit the smaller egg, deal damage.
Eita, e ele entrou. Ah tá, ele esquipou ali a fase usando o bounce do ovinho. E agora mais inimigos pra ele derrotar com o ovo e fazer ele crescer. Ou não, né? Ou não. Agora vai fazer. Oh, nice skip que agora acabou de fazer ele com o ovinho. E aí ele usou o ovo pra esquipar mais uma porta e pegar a última medalhinha aí da fase.
So now's one of the hardest levels in the run. This is because we have to do another clip through a wall here, but we're going to do this off an enemy. I think this is going to be the first instance of an enemy KBC.
Da Forest Village? Oh não, tem mais dois.
The problem is with this one is these cats, you have to manipulate them in a certain way to come towards you, and then they have the smallest hitbox known to man, so clipping through them can be a bit difficult. I may give this a few attempts because I do want to get this.
E aí agora ele tá jogando com a personagem que ele desbloqueou. E nossa, ele clipou aí na parede, aproveitando de um damage boost.
That was amazing. That was actually insane.
So hard.
You could try it for hours and get unlucky enough sometimes to just not get it once.
E olha que, nossa, que pulo bom, velho. Esse jogo é bem divertido, tô adorando ver a run desse jogo. Ela tá acelerando aí, né? Tá acelerando com a personagem. Vai tomar outro dano aí pra clipar na porta, conseguiu. E pegou mais uma medalha. E realmente ela é muito fofinha.
The overall tech name is knockback clip, so if something can knock you back, whether it's you hitting yourself with an egg or an enemy, then you can pretty much go through a wall anytime that's available.
Yeah. So now that we've done that annoying level, we're just going to go back to Pirate 5, which has some really cool movement, but it is also one of the more frustrating levels to newer runners because of the first section of this level. Do you want to explain that to me? To the audience?
E agora ele trocou pro personagem principal, pelo Billy, né? Creio que o nome dele é Billy. Se não for, eu vou ficar muito triste. E aparentemente ele tá refazendo a fase.
Something this game suffers from is something a lot of games have, where one button will do multiple actions.
Tá falando que uma coisa que esse jogo sofre é que ele tem um botão que faz muita coisa, né? Então acaba sendo um problema na run.
Like, he beats the fire. You're supposed to like solve this whole puzzle to put the fire out, but he just moves fast enough to beat that.
yeah, nice easy level once you get down. I think a lot of the problem with those anchors at the start is you just,
Ele falou que a parte ali do fogo era pra ser um puzzle, mas você faz rápido demais e
just analyze what's going on. It's just way easier to do it like that, and you still
que
get
pega aí
I mean, it looked pretty
faz o
fast
puzzle
to
com
me.
facilidade, no caso.
Yeah, I mean, I got a good pattern there, but
Yeah, I don't know about slowing it down.
Ele aparentemente repete, mas é pra fazer outras...
okay, so from this point
Pegar
on,
outras estrelinhas,
we're
né?
gonna do the first
As
two
outras
levels of every
medalhinhas.
world up until the sandboard, because the second level of the sandboard is actually the hardest mission in the game, and we just want to get that out of the way, so it's like at the back of our mind sooner. But right off the bat, it's another gold egg level, so that means that we have to kind of rely a bit on our RNG. I think, Cosmic, you were going to explain the point value system that we've just found, weren't you, to how the...
É, ele tá falando lá que essa fase é uma fase que vai depender um pouquinho de RNG.
Exactly like what fruit or with what value and exactly how many you need. So you need like exactly
Pra pegar, pra crescer esse ovinho aí, né?
fruit points to grow the egg, and like a big fruit's worth 5, but if it's a pineapple or cherry, it's worth 10, and so you can see how much more valuable those are. If this guy...
Então, estão explicando aí sobre o valor de cada fruta, né? Que frutas grandes elas valem 1 ponto, mas abacaxi, tem mais um que eu não percebi, valem 10, né? Então ele quer geralmente os abacaxis, os que valem mais pontos, para que esse ovo ele cresça mais rápido.
Because we just got out of that hoop, it's going to start bouncing up and down, and for some reason, that interferes with us being able to talk to this elder.
E agora, com galinha aí, botou galinha pra cantar, virou dia, hype.
Just to try and get it.
Yeah, RNG.
Oh, I got it. Nice.
Oh, nice. RNG doesn't lose too much time, like in between the routes. It's actually not a big deal, but one looks a lot
Galo
cooler.
cantou, rapaziada. Galo cantou.
The other one is like got super cool bounce.
Ultimately, looking cool is all that matters.
Yeah. I'm going for a trigger that could lose me.
É, acho que toda vez que você pega a estrelinha ele falar um bom dia, então um bom dia aí.
Because it looks cool.
Esse que é o jogo perfeito pra você jogar de manhã, né?
Okay, so this level's a bit
Jogar na virada aí de madrugada pra manhã.
But before that, we have one of the coolest features of Billy Hatcher and the giant egg that I can't wait to show you guys. Get ready, I think you'll love this. But before we do that, because there's a lot of befores in this, we just need to go get another egg. We're going to grab this purple one here. And what's special about this purple one is, it has, inside of it, probably the best friend you'll ever meet. This is Richie. He is absolutely adorable. He is my boy. I love Richie.
É, ele tá falando que esse personagem é um dos personagens mais fofos do jogo. E ele realmente, ele é muito fofinho, ele tem uns poderzinhos ali de gelo. E ele usou ali a plaquinha pra poder esquipar uma grande parte da fase. Uau! Nossa!
I've never seen that happen ever.
Okay.
Ele tomou um hit. Ah, mano, ele tomou um hit e caiu da plataforma. Tadinho.
You'll get to see Richie again.
Yes.
Mas acho que ele vai perder tanto tempo assim, mas ele teve um pouquinho de azar ali na hora que ele ativou a cutscene. E agora ele vai ter que pegar de novo aí o ovinho. Nossa, fofinho aí, ó. Nosso bichinho fofinho.
You see the bottom left, there's these 3 dinos that we gotta take him out with his ice and illusion powers.
Ah, poxa, tadinho. É um F comum, mas depois a gente vê o bichinho de novo. Bichinho fofinho.
So this part level works on cycles, so we kind of have to hurry up. I don't think the cycles get affected because of that death, but I might be very wrong, but I guess we'll find out. Because I never continue to run after a death there.
Might actually be easier.
É, e esse bichinho que ele pegou, ele, como ele tem propriedade de gelo, ele consegue neutralizar algumas partes de lava.
Hurries up these handhold ledge things. He can run on this platform.
Perfect.
Nice.
There's Richie, he's trying to push us off.
Yeah.
É um bichinho muito fofo. Deixa eu entrar no canal dele, ver se... ver quais emotes que ele tem. Se ele tiver emote desse, eu vou pegar, velho.
I've never seen The boulder's
Ele morreu de novo.
Yeah.
Be careful during Topo.
Okay.
Meu... Ah, tá, ele caiu só, ufa.
This has been probably one of the worst.
Ufa. Achei que ele tinha morrido de novo.
But
Not even your fault.
we're alive and that's all that matters.
E agora ele tá entrando aí na boss fight.
That was insane.
Yeah, so here, Topo is a very boring boss fight. Essentially, what he's going to do is he's going to shoot these fireballs at you, and we just have to dodge them, and then he's going to slam his head down, and we're going to hit him. So
É, ele tá falando que essa luta é um pouco chata, ele monta nesse dinossauro
throughout this entire boss fight, because
e ele atira bola de fogo em você, então você tem que desviar e esperar a cabeça do dinossauro abaixar pra ele poder acertar. Então é uma boa hora pra doações, né? Aproveitando aí, se você quiser doar pra maratona, pra Médicos Sem Fronteiras, aí tem o link de doações, exclamação doar aí. E ele tá baixando o botão pra dar o máximo de dano possível, já tirou quase metade da vida.
We have another $30 from Timber6 who says, "Good morning. Excited to donate during one of my favorite GameCube cult classics. Good luck and save those chickens." We have $15 from Kazooie, who says, "Hi, Chiron. Best of luck from all your buddies in the Smash Whales community. We're all egging you on and can't wait to see you soon. Having spent the last 7 months undergoing chemotherapy, I know the good work doctors do both here and abroad, so supporting them and supporting you could not be more of a win-win. It's amazing to see you on this big stage. Do your best and kill every animal it is speedrun viable to do so."
E aí agora ele... Nossa, tá dando bastante dano, velho. Mais um ciclo aí. E o jogo... E ele já vai acabar com a fight. E respondendo aí ao Luan e ao Luan... Não sei, talvez seja o último evento do ano, né? Já tiveram 3 eventos principais, né? Beneficentes da SGDQ esse ano. Não sei se vai ter mais um quarto.
$5 from Cosmic Floor Fauna, who says, "Billy Hatcher is the first game I remember playing and the first game I attempted speedrunning. It's awesome to see Chiron out here running on GDQ. Roll those eggs and have a good morning."
Awesome. Okay, so coming up now is we're looking for a specific spot on the ground that I didn't actually prepare to look for, and I have messed up by not even looking for it. Yeah, so I messed that up because I... So there's a spot like you can land on to finish the boss.
E tá aí o boss feito.
You just lost focus of it. So we'll just ignore that it ever exists. Yeah, ideally we want to be landing on the... Yeah, it's not too far, we can walk to that. Yeah.
E mais uma medalhinha aí pego. E então, Rafos, tem a Brat. A Brat, ela é uma maratona beneficente brasileira também. Então, tem a Brat, que acontece aí geralmente 2 vezes por ano. Que vai acontecer inclusive em outubro, a partir do dia 11 até dia 17, eu não lembro agora a data exata. Mas vai ter sim, já vai ter um segundo evento da Brat em outubro. E sim, vai ser online, tanto quanto foi aí em abril. E ele vai fazer um trick bem preciso aí agora. Vamos ver se ele vai conseguir. Conseguiu? Conseguiu!
See, he bounced out of that, and it might not have looked out of the ordinary, but there's fire right below it, and that makes it so you only have like a couple frames to get out of the hoop. So that skips a good bit, and nice timing.
Yeah.
E aí agora vai pegar o ovo dourado de novo pro galo cantar, né?
On this slide, there's a very specific amount of fruit that we can grab. So you need to grab 2 of those big fruits.
E agora ele vai querer grindar aí as frutinhas pra poder fazer o ovo crescer. E ele quase morreu ali pelos inimigos. E aí botou o galo pra cantar. Bom dia, rapaziada. Bom dia, flor do dia.
What's funny is he doesn't even look that upset. He's just a little disappointed in himself. He's like, oh man, the world's gone.
I mean, we did interrupt the penguin spinning, so you know.
E mais uma medalhinha.
Yeah, so the next level is, yeah, again, the boss level. It works very similar to Dino 2, except it doesn't suck. Yeah. This one's actually really interesting because it's been rerouted a lot within the last couple weeks or months. I can't remember like how long ago it was.
E provavelmente ele já passou de quase metade da run.
And then when knockback close discovered, we went to the left. But then I sort of realized, wait, if we go
A run ela tem 1h15 de estimate, então, e o WR dele é 1h05.
Right, we skipped the start of the level completely by just doing this dash jump onto the slide.
E ele vai skipar o começo da fase todo fazendo esse pulo que ele acabou de fazer.
Nice.
Você vai conseguir fazer o pulo, conseguiu, nice. E agora ele vai botar esse ovo aí pra rachar, né? E mais um bichinho aí, Cypher, que tem poderes de fogo. Cara, esse jogo é muito fofo, eu adorei, velho.
And then there's different places you could clip, which that's one of them. You get damaged by that spiky thorn fence to get in, conveniently right next to the wall. And now that we're in here with Cypher, we just need to throw him at these snowflakes. I hope that one hits.
É, ele tá usando aí o Cypher pra jogar bola de... pra quebrar esses flocos de neve. E fazer a neve cessar, né? Oh, mano, o bichinho de gelo é uma fofinho, velho. Como assim? Como assim? E agora vai pra boss fight, mais uma boss fight.
So this is Moles. I think Cosmic's about to explain him, so I'll let Cosmic do that.
I was just gonna say this boss is really cool because a lot of the others, they just have, well, they pretty much all have a window of vulnerability.
É, ele vai, eu acho que provavelmente esse aí, ele vai dar tira, vai bater na parede e vai cair de ponta cabeça. E aí o Kairon ele vai aproveitar pra bater no peixe boi aí, né? Acho que é peixe boi, não sei, né? Bolinha de gordo. Nossa, que dano que ele tá... Meu Deus! Cara, que luta! Ele literalmente desintegrou a vida do boss, velho.
Negate that. That's why I was hitting the boss during the second phase, is just in case I didn't get the full-size deck, I could still finish him off even without it. So if you've got any donations between now and the next level, that would be good.
All right. First off, I'd like to mention we are so very close to that 550k mark. If we can hit that before the end of this run, that would be incredible, guys. Keep up the excellent work on the donations.
Yeah, Clam will sing the end credits song if it makes that.
I did not agree, but okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did Clam say that?
So we have $10 from Cariso, who says, I didn't know this game, and I am
E eles estão brincando, né, que falta pouquinho pra chegar a marca de 550 mil dólares. E aí o Kairon brincou que qualquer coisa o Giant Clam ele canta a música de créditos e prolonga um pouquinho a meta. Não, falta bastante ainda, Sonhando. Ele tá na metade da run ainda.
Nice and easy. On most of these yellow hoops here, we can just press A and we'll immediately get launched out of them. Then we're going to try and kill all these cats. And we actually got one man drop, which is amazing.
E agora ele vai crescer.
And so we're going to kill the other ones quickly like so. And now we have a trick coming up called a PDR, and I can't remember who was going to be talking about that one.
Vai devagar. Relaxa, Shmup. Tem mais 30 minutos ainda pra terminar a run.
So we can dash into the large egg and get flung up here. really solid.
E agora pegou mais um ovo dourado aí pra grindar as frutinhas.
14, actually.
Yeah, it'd be 14.
Oh, yeah.
E fazendo a contagem das frutas.
Pineapples? Okay, we
Oh,
got
yeah,
bananas.
you're right.
Ó, pegou mais um abacaxi.
That should be
Now
enough.
we're 48.
Yeah, so now we're at 48. It's very easy to lose count when you're grabbing fruit so quickly. But this level's actually really infamous because if we didn't get pineapple drops there, then we could get anywhere. We could get like a minimum fruit score of 46 out of all those enemies.
E botou o galo pra cantar, rapaziada. Bom dia, flor do dia aí. De manhãzinha de novo aí. Esse jogo é perfeito pra mostrar uma maratona nesse horário, né? Que jogo gostoso, velho. Mais uma medalhinha aí pega.
Yeah, one thing that's interesting about these first missions of every world, if you talk to the Elder in just the wrong spot, you'll actually pick up the emblem while talking to him, and the game will soft lock. So Kai has to be a little bit cautious of that.
Yeah, I think it's only, as far as I'm aware, it can only happen in 2 spots in 80%, which is in Pirate 2 and Dino 1, which we have already cleared, so we don't need to worry about that soft lock anymore.
I've had it happen in Blizzard, but I'm not sure if, if that's just me.
So let's talk about this funhouse level, shall we?
Yeah, this level has another RNG mechanic, but luckily we kind of have ways around it.
Ele tá falando que essa fase ela tem algumas coisas que envolvem RNG, mas...
Well, so here's the first mirrors. That's the RNG thing, but that's the only one we have to deal with. There's this...
Ele tá falando que esses espelhos eles tinham uma parada de RNG, só que ele já passou por isso, então... Então, Arthur, só respondendo aí a tua pergunta, a Speedruns Brasil é um canal brasileira de Speedruns. A gente não apenas faz a retransmissão em português da Speedruns dos eventos da Games Done Quick, como a Summer Games Done Quick, a Awesome Games Done Quick e a Games Done Quick Express, por exemplo. Como também a gente tem nossos próprios eventos, como toda semana, todo sábado, a gente tem os showcases semanais, né, temáticos, que é totalmente BR, é feito totalmente por runners brasileiros. E além disso também a gente tem algumas maratonas que a gente mesmo faz, como a Segaton, que vai ter na semana que vem, tá? Não, daqui a 2 semanas, desculpa. Então a gente tem bastante evento que fazemos aqui na Speedruns Brasil. Quem fez esse jogo, foi a SEGA. E agora ele tá aí na boss fight, né? E aí agora ele precisa bater nesse macaquinho. Acho que é macaquinho?